Okay, this is a small video about something that really annoys me, and that is the presumptuousness of programming nowadays with regard to updates and such. So there is a rudeness present in programming at the moment with regard to the boundary of the user's computer. So it is possible, evidently, to program a okay, so I get update prompts from software I've downloaded. Some of the software is free, and the presumption is that I don't mind if weird pop-ups are delivered to my screen during the process. I don't mind the functional ones, but extra nonsense like, oh, such and such, blah blah blah, you know, this extra stuff that's merely promoting their product. No, that's not how this works. You don't breach someone's boundaries just because they downloaded your software. And frankly, it doesn't matter if it's free or not. There is a matter of honor at play, which is you don't cheat in terms of trying to take advantage of someone else's I don't know how to put this. When you download software, you don't make an agreement to be at the mercy of someone else's invasive programming techniques. If they wanted to, they could have pop-ups on. I mean, they shouldn't be able to do this, right? Microsoft is obviously allows this for other people when you've downloaded software to install or to add something to that download, which enables them to control what happens on your machine when they want it to happen. Now, if it's functional, and I mean purely functional, that might be okay. But extra stuff that they shove in the back door, no one wants it. And the problem is that these fools think that people don't mind. I can't understand how these fools think that no one minds, that they've just it's like going to, you know, someone invites you into their house for coffee, right? And then when they leave, you realise that they put adverts all over the inside of your walls of your house while you weren't looking. And you're like, what? That's exactly what this is like. Because my computer is my domain, and that has to be respected. And that respect has just been completely flouted. And this is a big problem. It's the same when you go into a website and you're about to leave and some moron thinks that they won't irritate the hell out of you. You know, when you move your cursor to the edge of the screen, boop, there's a pop-up saying don't leave yet. What kind of idiot would imagine that that's not going to irritate the user? I will never visit that website again so long as I live because of that behaviour. I can't understand how these fools don't see what they're doing. It's just pure alienation. And I guess the reason that they don't see it, I mean, I would think about it. I'd be like, no, I won't do that because that's rude. That's just going to alienate the customer. These people are like, well, we don't care. They're just a number. Oh my, how on earth do they not see that they're just repelling people? It's because they don't have, for some reason, they don't have the intellect to see it. And that is a big problem. It's this routine transgression of the boundary of the user. It is rude. It's simply rude. And because there is access to, there is the ability to do these things, people are just doing them. And it's got to be sorted. I'm sure that this has happened in the past, even before computing. So I don't know what other analogies I can use. It's like a door-to-door salesman, right? Let's say we live in a society where people don't lock their doors, right? And there is honour, whereby you don't go into someone's house unannounced. You don't go into their house uninvited. And then all of a sudden, door-to-door sales appears, and you come home from wherever to your house, and there's a salesman in your house. Well, what's the first thing you'll do? You'll kick them out and lock the door. Well, that's what these idiots are doing with whatever product they've got. Because the piece of software that made me make this video this morning, that I downloaded, I'm going to remove from my computer after I've made this video. Because they've just breached my boundary. And I'm not going to bother. I used to bother going, contacting them and complaining. I can't be bothered anymore. I can't be bothered. I'm just tired of it. This message has to somehow get out there. I don't know how it's going to get out there. I'm tired of it. It's a massive, massive problem. There are so many problems with the internet and software design and this massive transgression of boundaries that's happening all over the place. It's disgusting. It is disgraceful. It's dishonourable. And that's, I think, probably part of one of the main thrusts of this. And I can potentially draw this back to feminism as well, because I think that honour is a male thing. Your house, your home, your family, your name is yours, and you protect it, you defend it. It's your honour. And because of the attack on the male, on the man, oh, it's all fallen apart. Well, who cares? No one cares anymore. And that is a problem. So this has to be fixed. It's a societal-wide problem. It's a disgrace. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of being exposed to it. I'm tired of experiencing it. I'm tired of it. People thinking, oh, well, never mind. No, not never mind. We need to fix this. I am tired of it. When I use my computer, it is mine. No one gets to go in the back door of it and just do what they want. It's rude. If nothing else, it's a massive transgression of someone's personal boundaries. And then you've got Microsoft. When I'm using Windows 11 on my machine, every time I log in, it's got this little thing saying underneath where you put your PIN, PIN means personal identification number. It doesn't mean password. And I was forced to put a password into that machine. I was forced to add my account. I don't have an account with Microsoft. All I have is things I'm forced to do to use their stupid systems. Account. I don't have an account with them. I've never had, I never will, and I never want one because of their behaviour. Forcing people to do... oh God, it's disgusting. It's absolutely putrid. Oh, well, we don't care. Yeah, well, you better start caring. And I bet you, if there was a competitor to Microsoft and they did care and they respected people's boundaries, people would leave Microsoft in their droves. I'm tired of this nonsense. So when you go to put in your PIN, which is actually a password, underneath it says, it's got this little option that you can click, right? I forgot my PIN. What? How this... that's like trying to tell someone that they have to tell their teacher at school that they forgot their homework. Oops, I forgot my PIN. What crap. What infantilizing, feminizing nonsense. An adult would never want to even do something like to click on something that says I forgot my PIN. What a joke. And this is all part of this disgusting, disgraceful attempt to undermine people, to try and make them feel weakened and dependent. It's disgusting. And Microsoft is doing it. And then I get welcomed to my own machine. It's my machine. It's mine. The operating system is my copy of the operating system. It's no longer Microsoft's. They produced it, they sold it. Just the same as if I go to a supermarket and I buy a box of cereal, it's mine. They've sold it to me, I possess it. I don't get welcomed to any product that I own. It's mine. That's how this works. This presumptuousness is disgusting. And people just let it go and let it go. And I'll tell you, I do draw this back to feminism. And this isn't about women. Women are not the cause of feminism. They are the victims of feminism. Feminism was not installed by women. Women were used to enable it. And it's poisoned society. It was installed and created by men. Certain men, groups of men of a particular part of society who wanted to undermine the national strength of the countries they wanted to undermine. And that's the truth. By artificially putting women into positions of influence. And that is the truth. This whole mess that we have was not a natural progression at all. It was an artificially introduced poison, and it has to be gotten rid of. And these are the results. The results is the people in charge, the people in positions of influence have no backbone, they have no honour, they have no courage, they have nothing. As a result, our society is collapsing. It was built by men. Okay, our society was built by men. No matter what, some silly nitpicking nonsense that someone can come up with. Oh, but there was a woman involved in XYZ. It doesn't matter. The point is, it was built by men. It was built by men along principles, mostly of honour. It wasn't perfect, but honour existed, and honour is a masculine thing. It always has been. Men and women are different. I'm not suggesting women are inherently dishonourable, but they don't have the burden that men have. So now we see all these standards dropping all over the place. Well, you wonder why. Here's another little tidbit for you. Girls in my society, young girls, are now sitting on the floor in the street. Routinely. You know why? Because no one's telling them not to. And that's the man's job. To lead our society. To install and uphold standards. And we're not doing it. Well, I do it. And I would hope other men have the guts and the balls to do so as well. Because we have to. And our young women depend upon us for leadership and guidance. I don't care. You can tell me, oh, well, no, about men. You say what you want. It's a man's responsibility to lead this society, and it's falling apart because we're not. Because we've been undermined. We need to take back control and power right now and start acting as though we're in charge. Responsibly and with honour and with decency and with dignity. This feminism's a poison. So, software. Yeah. This all extends back to the same problem in my opinion. I don't see any other reason for it. Snide, invasive, boundary-breaking behaviour by software developers is weak and spineless, and it's cowardly, and it has no honour attached to it. You can do what you want to do with honour. So what I see all the time is this dishonourable disgustingness, which has invaded my computer. Mine. Oh, well, everyone's doing it. So, what? That's not the way we run things. We run things with standards, with honour. That's the main point of this video. Breaking someone's boundary just because you can. That's dishonourable. That's the whole purpose of honour. Every society has a form of it. We have to uphold it. We do have to uphold it. We have to fix this problem. I don't want this anymore. And I won't have it. I'm going to do my part, and I hope that anyone else who is exposed to this video would do the same. We need honour in our society. Otherwise we have nothing. I don't want programmers creeping in the back door. Stay out. That's it.